What is up, YouTube guys? Jericho426 coming at you with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and today, guys, we are going to be discussing some issues with the new Thor Ragnarok that have come about with his buff. But before we get into that, guys, please, if you would, give me a little bit of love on the channel. If you are not subscribed, we just hit a little over 850. We are so close, guys. We're getting closer to 1,000 every single day. Please give me that love. Hit that little subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that little thumbs up on this video. As well, guys, let me mention tonight, about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, going for a couple hours, I will be on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jericho426. The link can also be found in the description of this video, and we will be playing some Battlefield 2042. The beta is out, and you can drop buildings, guys. You can drop whole buildings, and it just looks fantastic. So come on over on Twitch, stop in, and check that out if you so desire. Alright, guys, so sorry about this little clip in here. I actually reshot the intro because, and you're actually going to see another little break later on in the video, because as I was shooting this, talking about the bugs of Thor Ragnarok, I found a gigantic game-breaking bug with Thor Ragnarok. So we're going to cover 4 bugs in this video, guys, 3 of which are kind of meh, but the 4th one, wait until the end, because this is going to need to be patched real soon. Now, the first bug has to deal with his armor break off of the Special 2. Whenever you use your Special 2, you are supposed to place a 16-second armor break that is paused during special attacks. So we'll build back up to our Special 1, and you're about to see here that when we use it, well, it is paused. So you're like, Jericho, what are you talking about? But if you watch carefully, watch whenever we hit our Special 2 on this one, pay attention to the armor break debuff. It's not paused. It's still going. Now, we did proc it, but it's not pausing that armor break debuff like it is supposed to. Now, the argument could be made that, well, you're laying down another armor break, and so that is why. However, as you can see here near the end of the fight, I do throw another special attack 2, followed by a special attack 1, and it does not break or pause that armor break debuff. Now, the argument could be made, well, maybe it was because he was blocking, but I tested this several times. I even did a stun lock rotation after using my special attack 1, and what I found was, doesn't matter if you're in Boon of the Gods or out of Boon of the Gods, sometimes it will pause the armor break debuff, and sometimes it will not. So I'm not sure exactly why it's not pausing every single time, but it is having some kind of an issue there where the armor break does not always pause. Now, the next one seems to be a bug with the Korg synergy. The Korg synergy increases the damage of Thor Ragnarok when the opponent is up against the wall, and will add a fury buff to him whenever the opponent is again against the wall. Now, you can see in this part of the gameplay here, he is actually getting that fury buff, but as we back away and then go back into Winter Soldier, he doesn't gain it back. And so again, very similar to the armor break bug, it seems like this fury buff will occasionally proc and then occasionally doesn't. So we moved away from the wall, we're blocking. Now let's get him back against the wall and see, and now it procs again. So there may be something where you have to get a certain distance away from the wall for that fury buff to re-proc. Not too sure on that one, but it does seem to be not working as fully intended. Again, now we're against the wall. Our fury buff just ended, but again, we have no fury buff right now. And as you'll see here, we just ended our Special 3, the opponent is backed now against the wall, and again, we have no fury buff that is proccing. So again, this is something that's not consistent. Sometimes it shows up, and sometimes it does not. Now, for those of you with a keen eye, you may have noticed the next bugs I'm going to talk about, and that is, in several videos I've talked about, you do not want to hit your Special 3 when you hit your Boon of the Gods, because if Boon of the Gods activates before you go into your Special 3, as you're about to see, it will still be active, but you're not gaining any power. So when that timer is just running out, you're gaining no power from that Boon of the Gods. So this is consistent. This happens every single time that I've tried it. Okay, guys, so I just have to take a pause here for a moment before we get to the last bug, because I initially didn't understand how game-breaking the next bug is, and while I'm shooting this video, I was actually going back and testing a few things. So if you're noticing in the gameplay that I'm just showed a second ago, when you activate Boon of the Gods and hit your Special 3, it will activate the Hulk Ragnarok synergy, obviously if he's on your team, right? It'll activate the Hulk Ragnarok synergy, and you will become unblockable. Now, normally the way this synergy works is you become unblockable during a special attack. But if you have Hulk Ragnarok with Thor Ragnarok, and you hit Boon of the Gods, when you hit your special 3, you will become passively unblockable for the rest of the fight, as long as you don't throw a special attack. So watch right here, guys. Alright, so we're going to wait until we hit our 40 hits in the combo meter, and then we're going to activate special 3 again. Now, again, as the bug we saw, you are not going to gain power from this Boon of the Gods, since it activated before you hit special 3. But watch what's going to happen here. So you can see we are passively unblockable right now. Boon of the Gods is going to run out, but we are going to remain passively unblockable. And we are going to remain passively unblockable throughout this fight indefinitely. And I tried several different things. I hit Boon of the Gods again. I hit Thunder God's Wrath. I even threw another special 3 when I activated another Boon of the Gods. And it is an indefinite, a permanent unblockable buff. Unless, as I said before, you throw a special attack while that unblockable is active. You can see right here, the unblockable goes away. So, guys, this is absolutely a huge game-breaking bug. This is going to be patched, I would imagine, very quickly once word gets out that Thor is basically broken in this manner, because, you know, Kabam, they don't want to be having anything that's too advantageous, but obviously this is a very broken bug, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed the content. Really hope this was helpful for you guys. Get out there and use Thor in a bug manner. Go completely unblockable while you can, guys, until Kabam patches this. So have a great day, guys, and I will catch you, as always, on the flip side.